Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to begin the final. Please welcome on stage your quizmaster, Pick Brain.
All right, good afternoon to all of you. Let's quickly get started straight into our final. But before I get there, a word of appreciation for all of you. I think my interpretation that it's not about the number of people who come for a quiz, but the way the individuals are selected, given the exam environment and that schools chose to send the selected teams. The average score of Pune, if you actually look at only average scores and discount the number of people who took the quiz, would undoubtedly be the highest so far in India. It's the highest average that I would have seen, which is, of course, explained by the fact that the better of the students would be here today to take the prelim. So one's always got to read these in the context and not just as numeric. Nonetheless, what it means to you is your competition here is tough competition. That's really what it means. So the 8 contestants on stage are not going to be a pushover. It's not only children from Pune anymore, it's people traveling from all over, coming into Pune to be part of the quiz, which is fabulous. That explains the interest for a property like this. So quick word on the answers, and then we'll get started. The first one that I asked you was a typical non-stick pan that you will see in your kitchens. And I said, what material is this? It's an inert, versatile material. I said, the answer, Teflon. Teflon, the right answer. I, in fact, told you all the teachers and parents will get it, but I wasn't too sure if you would get Teflon right. Not necessarily your generation, but many of you did. Then came the nice one. A Spanish physician named Almedius actually worked on studying acids and bases, and the word that comes from an Old Norse word for a moss used in dyeing, leading to tests that you perform in your schools. The word that I was leading you to is litmus. Litmus is the word that I was leading you to, the origin of the word. Then came over 1,000 varieties of this product. The humble banana was your answer, if you got that right. Then came from Stephen Hawking's book, Big Bang Theory. So Big Bang, the answer. Then came deuterium, that was easy. Kepler was easy. I think the ones where you stopped me from giving more clues were genuine stops, because you got those answers right. A bird with only 2 toes on each foot is the ostrich. Well answered. Then came John McCarthy, the man who coined artificial intelligence. Ductility, I explained the properties of ductility to help you arrive at the word. WikiLeaks was not easy, but some of you wrote Wikipedia. That can't get you marks. WikiLeaks was a specific answer. Ethylene turned out to be easy. Leo, as in the computers, was not so easy. Taxonomy was well cracked. Those were academic questions. The computer that was playing there against Gary Kasparov is Deep Blue. You got that right. Pascal was the name of the software program Nicholas Ritz wrote and dedicated to this French philosopher, mathematician, and physicist. Then came Mr. DNA from that lovely cartoon character. A disinfectant of sorts, helps kill bacteria, I said, used largely at swimming pools. Chlorine, I think, was the easiest of questions today. Then came a term which was coined by Peruvian fishermen, and it essentially represents how rain clouds get formed over warm water. The answer was El Nino. Oh, you got that right. Okay. The high fives. Good one. El Nino. Then came the jawbone, which is essentially the only mandible that is movable. And finally, a protein that's found in grains such as wheat and barley. It actually means adhesive in Latin. The answer that I was looking for is gluten. Absolutely right. Gluten was the right word on that last one. And that leads me to our contestants who qualify into the top 8 here. 45 minutes from the moment I get the contestants on stage. And the reason for 45 minutes is because typically a teaching duration of a period in a school is about 40 to 45 minutes. So when we formulated this quiz with TCS, the whole idea was, can we engage in the same duration of time and try and learn something that's not necessarily taught inside classrooms? So it's like a classroom here today. 40 to 45 minutes is all that I will take. And all of us will learn, some of us by answering here and the rest of us by listening this time around. So, 8 schools qualifying into the final in random order. The marks have nothing to do with the order on table. Please put your hands together to welcome on stage contestant number 1, the Pune final of TCS InQuizitive 2024. On stage from MIT World School, representing them will be Arnav Nilesh. Put your hands together as Arnav walks up on stage. Neighboring Arnav as contestant number 2 from Orchid School will be Kushal Bhosle. As contestant 3 qualifying into our final here today, representing Delhi Public School from Undri, Jinansh Shah will qualify into the final. As contestant 4 qualifying into our final here today, ladies and gentlemen, I think we owe a better applause for this individual, traveling all the way from Aurangabad to be here today from Stepping Stone School, Aurangabad. Muhammad Areeb will walk up as our next finalist. Well done. Neighboring Muhammad Areeb, representing a sort of predictable school name in a Pune quiz for many years now, from Kalmadi, Shamrao, Rakshit Nilesh, our next contestant. As contestant number 6 on my left, from the Empros International School, Vedant Uday will walk up as our next finalist. As contestant 7 joining us in our final, from the Symbiosis Secondary School, Anish Vilas will walk to the final. And completing our lineup as our final contender here today, representing Crimson Global School, Sanket Vijay Patil will qualify as our final finalist. Missing out here today, and I would like to recognize this individual, because you must know when you just missed out, because it gives you the belief to come back a year from now, put in that bit of extra effort, probably made a couple of silly mistakes, if I should call them silly, or avoidable mistakes. Tanmay from Vibgyor Rai School, where are you? Please stand up. Put your hands together. Bad luck. Really, really close. He knows the mistakes he's made. I really feel sorry for these youngsters who write the right answer, scratch it out, and then write a wrong answer. He did that. You know, that's going to bother him for a while now, but he actually did that. Something told him maybe it's not the right answer. He changed 2 answers, and one of them, I think, was too costly to change. But well done, young boy. What class are you in? 10th? Oh, you got 2 more years to crack this quiz. Put your hands together for him. Long way to go. Well done. So, ladies and gentlemen, 8 of our finalists on stage. 7 from Pune, 1 from Aurangabad. Just to warn all of you on stage, same situation happened in Bengaluru. We had 7 from Bangalore. Bangalore never lost in Bangalore in the last 25 years of this quiz. This is the 26th consecutive year that we're doing the quiz. And for the first time ever, one lad from Goa came and just blew Bangalore away. So these kids who come traveling, in fact, quite honestly, I find it very difficult when someone tells me in one sentence, I study in Goa. It does not match for me. It's very difficult for me to figure out how do you do study and Goa together. But nonetheless, anyway, the guy was truly outstanding. It could be the case with some of these young kids. And this is what the pandemic has actually done to quizzing. We went online during the pandemic. The smaller towns which were not traveling to the bigger towns started taking part online because access became democratic. Anyone could log into a quiz. That gave them the belief that they are as good, if not better, than the urban kids who they thought were always better than them. And today, these youngsters from small towns are coming in, taking that effort to travel 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, and knocking on the doors of the big cities. So it's truly fabulous. It's good for India. It's good for India that this happens and you've got these small town kids coming in with a lot of fire in their belly. So we've got one youngster who's done, how long did you have to travel? Because of traffic, Pune will take longer to reach the hall.
6 hours.
So that 6 hours.
Yep.
Oh, that's like Bangalore airport to my house. Okay, we'll avoid that discussion. Anyway, close. I mean, not 6 hours, but okay, we're getting there. Anyway, I won't be allowed to land in Bangalore if I say such things. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 8 of them, remember, 2 of you will go to the national semi-finals. So while it is, yes, about winning that trophy and that 10,000 extra of shopping vouchers, just be prudent at some stage during the quiz that the larger objective is to get to the national round. So just keep that at the back of your minds. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a round of applause? Your 40-minute class with me, Pick Brain, will start now as we pick action on the first frontier of our game here today, tech integration. Here it is. All right, we can move on. We've gone through that in the prelim. Is it me? Hello? Yep. All right, on tech integration, I'm going to throw a crossword puzzle at you. I'll try and open one of them for you, and then you can choose on the grid on how you want to play. All right, we'll get that activated. We'll neutralize the scores and get the whole thing up in just a moment. Just give us a second. There we go. The schools get refreshed. The scoreboard comes up. Yes? Nothing to touch right now. Just use your mic. Move it to your height. You're very tall. Yeah? The first 2 rounds of the quiz pass. No negative marking. Scoring pattern is absolutely the same. You get a plus 50 if you get it right. You get a minus 50 if you get it wrong. Okay? In the buzzer rounds. In the first 2 rounds, it's just a plus 50, irrespective of your position where you're standing. Each one will get 1 direct question. First round clockwise, second round anti-clockwise. All right. Let's open one for the audience and then we'll start playing this game. Where do I start? Do I start right down at the bottom? If I open 10, then that will give an opportunity for 5 to open up as well. All right, let me open 10 for the audience. Okay, audience, anyone knows this? Put your hand up. Let me give you a clue on the crossword. Basic engineering. These are typically structures that are either part of a dam on either side or found just beside one other one. They are used when a reservoir is actually full to pass flood water safely. Yes, the hand that goes up there. Go ahead. A canal. Yeah, young boy? A spillway. What class are you in? Put your hands together. Lovely. It's nice when you suddenly see a young boy in 10th standard standing up and saying, yeah, I know spillway. Nice. First audience prize, which school? Lovely. Give him a round of applause. Spillway opening up. We'll start with contestant number 1 on our stage, which is Arnav. Arnav, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can choose 5 down. If you choose 5 down, you know it ends with S. You need not mandatorily choose 5 down. You can play what you want. But if you choose 5 down, you got one letter to help you.
I choose 5 down.
You choose 5 down. 50 the value, 5 down, clue for you. Here we go. We or I would be best described as small particles or liquid droplets in the atmosphere that can absorb or reflect sunlight depending on the composition. What one word are we talking about? Small particles or liquid droplets. Yes, take the hand off the mic.
Colloids. Colloids.
Passing you. Contestant 2.
Pass.
Choose to pass.
Asbestos.
Passing you.
Droplets.
Simple answer, but well, across. It's more science.
Raindrops.
Raindrops. Your question. Anybody? Yes. Vapors, no. Aerosols. Which school? Well, DPS on stage will be smiling, saying, well, I've got good DPS quizzers sitting there. Lovely. Lovely. Aerosol is absolutely right. And that's how you get aerosol sprays and the world of spraying with deodorants, etc. All of that comes from there. Contestant number 2, which is Orchid School. What do you want to play? You can play 7, 8, 9. It suddenly opened up.
9.
9 across. Clue for you on 9 across. The classification is Baryon. Baryon. The composition is 1 up quark, 2 down quarks, discovered by James Chadwick. Go ahead. 9 across.
Electron.
Passing.
Neutron.
You're giving me 2 answers.
Neutron.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Plus 50. Just in the nick of time, he corrected himself. Neutron will give him a 50. 9 across will open up. Contestant number 2 on 50. As we go to DPS on table number 3, what do you want to play?
8 across.
8 across. It's a futuristic technology that essentially uses 3D technology to create living tissues and organisms. It can revolutionize medicine, especially the world of organ transplant. What is this specific area called?
Biomimetics.
Biomimetics.
Mimetics.
Passing you.
Biomimicry.
Passing you.
Bioengineering. Bio 3D printing.
It's got to fit in that. Think and answer.
Pass.
Oh my God.
Pass.
Really?
Pass.
Can I think?
Yeah.
Can you repeat the question, sir?
Okay, long one.
You can.
Futuristic technology uses 3D, can create living tissues, organs, can revolutionize medicine and organ transplant.
Pass.
Oh my God.
Pass.
That was your question. I feel sorry for him.
Bioprinting.
Sorry?
Bioprinting.
I can't give it to you now. I gave you a very fair chance. Bioprinting is all you had to say. You added a 3D in between. It is, yes. But I told you 3D. So you don't have to tell it back to me. But you could have got a 50 on that. As we go to our next contender from Aurangabad, what's your choice?
6 down.
6 down. Here we go. I am a short form video hosting service which tells you to make your day in Chinese. I am not available in many countries.
TikTok.
quick and fast. He's got it right. Oh, TikTok will give him a 50 on 5 down. In Chinese, I tell you, make your day 6 down, opening up on your screen, and 50 on table number 4. As we go to our next contender, table 5, what do you want to play?
7 across.
7 across. Here we go. I am typically a beam, B-E-A-M, beam, anchored at one end, used to support weight or overhang a space. Think of a diving board in a swimming pool. Okay, I always like giving examples which are student friendly. What kind of a beam am I? It's physics. You have bridges like this too. You have very famous bridges like this. Not trying, 5 seconds. Can I pass?
Yes, pass.
Empress?
Can you repeat the question?
A beam that is anchored at only one end, typically used to support weight or overhang a space. You can find bridges like this, etc. Passing you. You want to try? No? 7 across? Symbiosis?
No.
Crimson? Not tough. Across? MIT? Orchid? TPS? Stepping Stone? Kalmadi? That was your question. You want to try? No? Anyone with a hand going up? Right in front. Say that again? Cantilever. Cantilever, screams the young girl, she'll get her prize. All right. Cantilever is absolutely right. I thought that was easier than you all made it out to be. But anyway, going to the next guy, what do you want to choose? You got 3 down now, and 2 down, and the rest.
3 down.
3 down. Clue for you on 3 down. Here we go. I am a form of carbon consisting of a single layer of atoms arranged in 2-dimensional honeycomb lattice. I am a form of carbon consisting of a single layer of atoms arranged in a 2-dimensional honeycomb lattice. Very workable. 3 down. 2 letters in your answer already there. A form of carbon. Passing you. 5 seconds.
Griffin.
Sorry?
Griffin.
Spell it.
G-R-E-F.
There's A there actually. Yeah, go on. G-R-A.
G-R-A-F-I-E-N-E.
It's a crossword. Just explain that to me. Fair enough. I'm not going to hold you on English, but
It is used in polishing of cars to make it shine.
he's thinking well. It's a crossword. All right. I will not penalize you on English, but I'll give it to you on graphene. He got the spelling wrong, but I'll still give it to him. He was there. He got the part right. He said graphene for graphene. So that's okay. 3 down. I'm being very fair to not penalize you on English. If this was a spelling contest, I wouldn't have given it to you, but nonetheless. As we go to our next contender. 1, 2, 4.
2 down.
2 down. Oh, 2 openings for you. Here we go. It's a satellite internet constellation from SpaceX. It's a satellite internet constellation from SpaceX. How do we know it? Shh. Quiet. Yes. 5 seconds. Passing you to Crimson. You want to try? No? Crimson. SpaceX, your generation, across.
Starlink.
Is absolutely correct. Oh, he got that right on 2 down. Starlink is the name of the SpaceX satellite. and a 50 to him on table number 1. As we go to you, final one, what do you want to play, 1 or 4?
1.
1. Here we go. Unit of distance used in astronomy. It's usually about 3.2 light years. Equals to about 3.2 light years. What's the word for it? 1 is what you chose. Unit of distance used in astronomy. The idea is to raise the bar at a quiz like this. So this is not out of your science textbooks. The idea is to prepare you for a world outside. Wait, it'll come to you. Yes?
Pass.
Across?
Pass.
Parsec.
Lovely. Oh, beautiful quizzing. These are the moments that make you feel so good. Oh, lovely. What class are you in?
9th.
9th standard, parsec. Superb answer to give. All right, let's get out of the crossword and move to take a look at the second round with one of them on 100, 3 of them on 50. Early days to play. We've got a live scorecard. So that's easy for you in the modern world of quizzing to know where you stand as it happens. Round 2 of our final coming up on your screen. Here it is. On Tech Revolution, I'm going to go anti-clockwise, which means I shall start with Crimson, Sanket, right?
Yeah.
We'll start with Sanket on table number 8 and go across anti-clockwise. You can choose your subject of preference. Questions will be from that. The value is 50 points. Once you choose a topic, it vanishes, so there are enough for the 8 of you. There's 9 on screen. Take your choice.
Innovation.
Innovation is his choice. All right. Let me start with innovation on your screen. Here we go. World of innovation. This is called BCI. What is BCI in the modern world? Synchron is an entity which has developed a minimally invasive BCI that essentially can get implanted through a catheter. The first one happened in the United States. What is BCI? Technology quiz in a sense, not trying. Passing you, symbiosis.
It's BCI, right?
Right. All you got to tell me is what it is. It's a big area today. It's a big area that scientists are working on. Nope. Across. Empros.
Pass.
Kalmadi.
Pass.
Stepping stones.
Pass.
DPS.
A lie detector.
A lie detector. BCI. I just need an explanation. No. Hawkett.
Pass.
So,
MIT?
Yeah, can I explain it? Like,
Yeah,
do I have-
sure.
So basically, BCI is a form of hardware and software inclusion where you are able to control computers just by thinking. For example, now we need to control computers by using mouses, trackpads, keyboards. Here, the computer uses eye tracking and the brain stimuli to control and select options present on the screen.
So you've defined BCI. Do you know what is BC
The full form?
by chance?
No.
You don't. You want to guess?
Brain controlling. No.
Plus 50. Plus 50. Put your hands together for him. Absolutely well answered on the innovation. It's important to know the expansions are easier to know than what it is. You were close. It's not brain controlled, it's brain-computer interface, where you do not use a trackpad, but your thoughts control. Lovely. Put your hands together for him. Beautifully explained. Going back to the grid, our second contender, anti-clockwise. What do you want to choose? Symbiosis. Good afternoon.
I'll say
Long time to read, yes.
I'll say gaming.
Gaming, okay. Age-appropriate choice. All right. From the world of gaming, quiet if you know it in the audience. These are questions which can be sometimes too simple for you, not for me. All right. This was the world's longest video game for what?
For what in the sense like?
Well, in the world of gaming, I'm trying not to give it away. Something was achieved by Carrie Swedicki, that's the person on your screen. She, of course, played Just Dance 2015 and took 138 hours to do something. It became the world's longest video game-based dash. What? Something that people do otherwise normally in this world.
Dance.
Passing you. She took
Dancing
138 hours and 34 minutes to be precise.
Dancing challenge.
The what challenge?
Dancing challenge.
Not a dancing challenge. The challenge was that, but what did she do? Yes?
Oh, she created that challenge.
Passing you.
Gameplay.
Passing you.
Marathon.
138 hours. The world's longest video game marathon. Fantastic. Put your hands together. You got to think and think out of the box at a quiz like this. Superb. Marathon is not just on the roads and the streets and the stadiums today, it's through gaming as well. The world's longest marathon ever as a video game. Superbly answered. Well-deserved 50. The whole idea of a quiz like this is to open your minds and to make you more inquisitive. Yes.
Engineering.
Going across to Empros Engineering, he goes for basics and says, let me stick to areas that I would know. Engineering on your screen coming up now. What is this in India? Audience silence. It's an engineering marvel.
A boring tunnel inside a mountain.
You got to give me a better answer. Far more specific answer.
Drone mapping.
No, you're along the right lines. It's the world's longest tunnel at a particular altitude, so you got to give me a more specific answer. Very famous in India. Passing you. You want to try?
Yes. It is tunnel developed by Indian Army to cross the supplies to Army in Jammu, northern side. Not
So you're giving me very generic statements. You're like a philosopher in a quiz. It doesn't work. You got to give me science is specific.
Pass.
You know the name of the tunnel. I'm helping you. I'm being very fair. What you're telling me can be many. Passing.
The Nainital Tunnel.
Passing you.
Zojila Tunnel.
Passing you.
Chenab Tunnel.
The Atal Tunnel.
Put your hands together for him. Oh, the Atal Tunnel is what I was looking for since I narrowed in on the name and that's all was finally required. The Atal Tunnel, Himachal Pradesh, you can't say northern India, that covers thousands and thousands of kilometers. All right, let's see what you want to play, Kalmadi.
Science.
Science is his choice. Let's see what he gets on science. Here we go on your screen. Science coming up for you. Question to you. It's a mechanical device used to measure the growth of plants. Indian scientist Jagdish Chandra Bose played a very important role in the creation of this. How do we know it? Oh, this is simple according to me. Sir Jagdish Chandra Bose, J.C. Bose, everyone's read about it in science. Mechanical device used to measure the growth or the blossoming of plants, as some would say. Not trying? Oh God. Across.
Pass.
Crescograph.
Lovely. Plus 50 on a Crescograph. Nails that and nails that quickly. He gets to 100 as we go to Aurangabad. What do you want to choose?
I'll choose Ad World.
Ad world. Okay, here we go. From the world of advertising, this is Barcelona. They have a very strange behavior at a point in time. Whenever they scored a goal, they would lift their t-shirt in a very awkward manner. Why? Why? What from technology and the logic behind it made them do this? Every time they kicked a goal, they would lift their t-shirts.
Maybe they were wearing some wearable device.
Got to give me a very narrow answer. No, nothing to do with wearable. Think logical. Normally, people choose to put their logos everywhere outside.
So the branding was inside the t-shirts,
So,
under the t-shirts. The brands which sponsored Barcelona, their advertising was under the t-shirt.
better answer. Again, you're answering like him. I need a specific answer, and that's the logic. The logic, okay, I'll make it simple. Identify the brand. You're all around the right answer, but I want the right answer. It could be any brand. I mean, there are so many who support Barcelona.
Nike?
Passing you.
Adidas.
Think. Why would I not put my logo on the t-shirt? Idea is to make you think. No?
Pass.
This side?
That was something that can't be shown.
There was something that can't be shown outside. So, which brand? You're saying that, I'm not saying that. But nope. Moving ahead.
I had the, like,
Just a brand. No?
like it's some kind of an, like the same thing, you can't show it to like public. Something like that.
No, nothing inappropriate and all that. I mean,
Acha.
perfectly okay. Yes?
Puma.
Pass.
Nobody? Any Barcelona fans? Yes, young man? Intel. Explain. Oh. Intel is never outside. Intel is always inside. So they said, we'll not print the logo outside, we'll print the logo inside. Put your hands together. Well, lovely. You got to think, which school? All right, can we have a prize handed over to him? Just remain standing. The prize will reach you. Look at how branding becomes louder when you actually choose not to be loud. They said, we don't want it on the FC Barcelona. You pay millions to get that t-shirt. Yet Intel said, we want it inside. And when they lifted the t-shirt, everyone was curious. Why do they do this? It's Intel that's always inside. Lovely. All right, as we go to the next one, and where are we? Table 3, DPS.
Space.
Space. Here we go. Specific answer. I want the names of either or that are on your screen.
So the rover. The
Specific-
rover.
specific.
Pragyan rover.
The Pragyan rover. 50 again. Very good. Because normally children would just say Chandrayaan. I need you to know more than Chandrayaan. So well played. Chandrayaan, of course, is obvious. Either Pragyan or Vikram. Both there on your screen. But 50 to him. 3 remaining. What's your choice? History, literature,
History.
or wonders of the world?
History.
History. Here we go. History, world of computers, who's he?
Charles Babbage.
Plus 50. Oh, straightforward. Done his homework, gets to 200 with that answer. As we go to the last gentleman, 2 to choose. What do you choose?
Wonders.
Wonders. Here we go. Artificial intelligence recreated a wonder of the world, and this is how it would have looked.
Machu Picchu.
Passing you.
Pass.
Choose to pass. Symbiosis. Passing. Moving across. You got to be faster, guys. 5
Pass.
seconds. Empros, Kalmadi.
Atlantis.
Across.
Hanging Gardens of Babylon.
Lovely. Oh, put your hands together for him. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon. We'll get him to 100. We'll take a look at the leaderboard at this stage. Where do we stand here today on that leaderboard? I tell you what, it looks like a very close contest. Oh, 2 of them on 3rd place on 100. 1 on 150, which is Delhi Public School. In the lead is Orchid School on 200. He's given some really good answers. It's going to be, like I said, a very tight battle. Let's not forget Empros is on 50 behind them. Needs just 1 more 50 to get ahead. So it's going to be a tight final as we move to the next round of our final here today. It's time for extended reality. Here it is. From here, life will be on the buzzer. You get a plus 50 if you get it right, a minus 50 if you get it wrong. I'm going to show you a clue. Yeah, it's on, not on. Okay. Guys, what I want you to do is, there is a red color switch on this bulb. Just press it once. You would have got a red light at the back. Did you? All right. So just, you've not got a red light, just press it again. Small, thin red light? Yeah? Okay? All right. So we'll test first. Contestant 1, if you could just press your buzzer. Oh, wait. Sorry. It didn't trigger, is it? I thought it did. Hold on. Don't touch. Now. Okay, good. Contestant 2. 3. Okay, 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Hold on. Once more, 8. Rest of you, please press. It will not work. It's a professional quiz buzzer. It talks to each other. Only the one that presses the buzzer first will stand bright. Okay? So watch whether you've pressed the buzzer before you blurt the answer. Rules of the game. Every question will have an extended clue, which is your extended reality, in the form of blocks. The blocks will tell you 2 things. Some of the letters and the number of letters in your answer. 2 attempts are allowed. If you get it wrong in the first attempt, a second attempt is allowed, but only for the remaining 7, not for the student who got it wrong. So you can't make 2 attempts on the same question. Clear on the rules? Starting with the first one, all hands on the buzzer. Clue appearing on your screen now. Plus 50, minus 50. The particle discovered in 2012 gives mass to other particles on table number 3, DPS.
Higgs boson.
Higgs boson. Plus 50. Oh, he's quick and fast. He gets to 200. The pressure is beginning to build now. 2 of them on 200 apiece. Question number 2 on your screen now. Careful. It's an Android-based open source. It's a privacy and security-focused mobile operating system for selected Google Pixel devices. What's the name? Tough. It was originally called, I think, Android hardening. I think that was the term. Nobody. Tough one. Anybody? One question that gets through Pune. All right. None? All right. The answer I was looking for was, someone. Yes. Graphene-OS. Did Google work a little late or you knew the answer? It just flashed late. Put your hands together for it. All right. As we go to the next one, hands on the buzzer. Question number 3. Graphene-OS is absolutely right, or Graphenius. On to the next one. Question number 3, 4 in all. Here we go. Named after Enrico Fermi, the famous physicist, known for his work on the first nuclear reactor. How do we know FM better?
Fermium.
Fermium plus 50. Oh, from Aurangabad, he's beginning to get on the board as well. It's becoming a very, very high scoring, high quality final as we go to the last one in this round on your screen now. It's a concept that was pioneered by Dixon Despomier in 1999. The whole idea revives environment in a very different form. On table number 1, MIT has gone for it. What is this form in the modern world? What's happening here? The picture illustrates it. What's the term? 2 words. It's a 2-word term. You're on the buzzer, you got to answer.
Vertical garling.
Work around it. I'm being fair to you. You normally do it horizontally.
Vertical walking.
He's compulsively messing it up now. Minus 50. Second attempt. Oh, he's gone for it.
Vertical
Aurangabad.
farming. Vertical farming.
Vertical farming. Oh, farmlands were always horizontal. One man said, why should it be horizontal? Thus came about an entire new industry, which is vertical farming. Put your hands together. Young scientific minds of India at play. We'll take a look at where it stands. I'm extremely sorry, Arnav, I could not give it to you. You really went off track. Otherwise, you were thinking in the right direction. But I've got to be strict in a quiz like this. As we go to the penultimate round, it's time to block the chain. Here it is. You're going to get multiple clues on your screen. You've got to block that chain of thought and arrive at the final answer. The answer is not on your screen. You've got to deduce the answer. So it's like thinking lateral, if one would say. The clues will lead you to the answer. Plus 50, minus 50, 2 attempts allowed. Starting with the first one on your screen now. Context 2023. Who were all these? Someone's gone for it. Can we just check? Table 3. Go ahead, DPS. Just press again. Just refresh. Press again. Yeah, okay, good.
Nobel Prize.
Nobel Prize. Would you know more specifically?
Physics Nobel Prize was awarded for quantum dots, and all 3 of them got the Nobel Prize in that.
So your answer is Nobels for 23. Give it to you. Give it to you at your age. Well played on that one. Would you know any of them?
Anne Lahuiller and Pierre Agustini. I can't.
Not bad. All right. One of them was not 23, I think, but yeah, you got the year messed up. But that's okay. It's good to see youngsters thinking along that direction. The drift is important. 50 to you. And that, I think, puts him
In the lead.
Oh, it puts him in the lead. 250 on Nobel Prizes. Next one on your screens. Think carefully. Here it comes. All of it will lead you on table number 6.
Hawaii company.
Huawei. Okay, explain.
Huawei have made the Honor device.
Okay.
And, this is the logo of Huawei. And this is the founder of Huawei.
He's the founder of Huawei.
CEO.
Plus 50. Oh, very, very well played. He's the founder and CEO of Huawei. Good one. As we go to the next one, careful on this. Here it comes. These are all important code names of what in this world? Longhorn, Whistler, Chicago, Memphis. All of these are famous code names One more that comes to my mind is black comb. Different versions of what? Nobody trying? Tough one. Anybody with a hand up? Yes, you haven't tried. Well, science technology quiz. Yes, she's got a chance. Yeah? Science technology. Different versions of Windows. Meaning? But these are code names of... Put your hands together for him. He's actually got that right. All these are project code names of Windows. Well played. As we go to the next one, table number 6, he needs to get one more and he's going to be in the game here. He's playing well. He's on to 100. So it's a high-scoring Pune final. On to the next one. Here we go. It's a landmark in this world. An engineering marvel. Engineering marvel. (1869), huge history, famous logo, a famous ship for a famous reason. Someone's giving it a shot.
Is it Titan?
Titanic.
Titanic, yes.
Minus 50. Minus 50. He went along the logic of a ship. Minus 50. Titanic wouldn't be 1869. Got the timeline wrong.
Largest container.
No, you can't.
Two options are there.
You can't take both the options.
Okay.
Compulsorily, you can't take minus 100. You can only take minus 50. All right, I said the remaining 7 are allowed to try. Absolutely brilliant engineering marvel that exists and it's used to this day. Nobody? All right, I think this got a little tougher for their age grade. Let's see, anyone in the audience? Sorry? No, he said containers. I heard what he said for the second answer. Yes? I'm not looking for a term. I'm looking for an engineering creation. Something that really helped world trade. Yes? Too technical. Okay. Yes, at the back? All right. Casino. Yeah? The creation of the Suez Canal. Just open up, create a canal, reduce distance. You don't have to go all around the world. Put your hands together. Engineering can solve problems. Science can solve problems. Lovely. These are subjects that are solutions for a better world. Superbly answered. The creation of the Suez Canal. Turned out to be a tough one, but we'll take a look at the leaderboard. One final round remaining here today. Oh, look at that. 250, 200, 200, 250. 2 out of those 3, or maybe someone else if they hit the buzzer, can go through. But as of now, it looks like a 3-team battle. And, well, we'll see how that goes. Final frontier of this game, gain firmly. Here it comes. Four final questions. Plus 50 if you get it wrong, minus 50 if you get it, plus 50 if you get it right, minus 50 if you get it wrong. 2 attempts allowed. If you stop me while I'm reading the question, you're indicating you know the answer. Nothing appears on your screen. So you will just listen to me and decide when you want to press the buzzer. If you get it wrong and you've stopped me in between, I will continue reading the question for the benefit of the remaining 7. So you run that risk as well. Yes?
Sir, so if somebody gets it wrong...
Just into your mic, sorry.
Sir, if somebody gets it wrong, is there a chance for the others to answer?
The remaining 7, yes. 2 attempts are allowed and I will complete the question if you have interrupted me. Clear? So 2 risks. So it's decision making that you need to make, and the best 2 will go through to Mumbai. These are the moments when you need to forget prize money and look at getting to Mumbai. Okay? First of 4 questions. Can we have a round of applause? What a final. High quality answers. Pune is normally a slightly tougher city. We've been very honest as a research company. I mean, we've been in this for long years, 26 years. With this quiz, at least we as a quizzing company do factor where the quiz is when we do our research. You know cities. For example, you tend to think top cities of India are the metro cities. And then you think, oh, it's a small hill town. You go to a place like Dehradun, you go to a place like Jamshedpur, you'll get outstanding quizzers. Because the educational systems there are superb. Similarly, Pune. Pune is a very, very good schooling city. So we would come with tougher questions. So to get this kind of quality of answers, outstanding Pune. 4 final questions which will determine which 2 will travel to Mumbai. Question 1. The earliest functional systems of this type, and we'll call it X, provided immersive mixed reality experiences for its users. Invented in the early 1900s, starting with virtual fixtures systems developed at the US Air Force Armstrong Laboratory. What is this X that we are describing? Originally, it was created by the US Air Force at their Armstrong Laboratory. What in this world of technology are we talking about? 2-word answer. Someone's taking a chance.
Virtual reality.
Minus 50 to you. He took a shot, minus 50. Virtual reality is way older than 1992. 2-word term, second attempt. Anybody is going with a shot?
Augmented reality.
Put your hands together. Much after virtual reality came augmented reality. He gets a 50. He's not going to give up on this game as well. He's got 3 more to go. He's got to get all 3 right to force a tiebreaker. He's not out of the game. There's a man called MS Dhoni who does that. Well, here we go. Question number 2. Hands on the buzzer. It was 27th of September, 1825. This was opened for the first time between Stockholm and Darlington in northern England. It was the first time a type of transport was used for people. Before that, people, go ahead.
Sir, is it the railways?
Is it the?
Railways?
Minus 50. Minus 50. 1825, September 27th.
Hot air balloon.
Hot air balloons. Well, it's more fancy transport, but minus 50. Well, anybody? Yes? All right, it's nothing to do with the railways. You would all think that way, which is why it's in the last round. It's tough. This is steam locomotives and waterways which started getting used for the first time. As we go to the next one, hands on the buzzer. Here we go. Third one. Defined as a branch of physical science that deals with the relationships between heat and other forms of energy, such as mechanical, electrical, chemical.
Thermodynamics.
From Aurangabad, he's taken a risk. If he gets it right, he gets into the first position with his neighbor. He's got it right. He's got it right. From class 9, is it?
Yes.
Class 9 student. He's traveled from Aurangabad. He's 1 question away. DPS on 250. He's on 250. And on 200 is the young lad from Orchid. Is that correct?
Yeah.
He needs to get the last question right. That's the situation he's got himself into. Otherwise, Delhi Public School and Stepping Stone will go through to the national semi-final. Final question. Literally between the three of them now. Yeah, no one else can catch up. Final question. Here we go. I am a web-based utility created by an iconic institution in India. I am used to allow users to explore a set of map-based content. I am called Bhuvan. Which institution in India created Bhuvan? Huge respect. Bhuvan is a web-based utility which allows users to explore a set of map-based content created by whom in India? Nobody is on the buzzer. Final question. Anybody on this side just taking a shot? Extraordinarily respected organization in India. I think he's tempted to go, but he does not want to. Someone's gone for it.
The IIT.
The IITs, extremely respected, is yes, but minus 50. Well, he's giving it a shot.
The ISC?
The Indian Institute of Science,
Yeah.
minus 50. He's a brave heart. He went for it. Yes, you want to try? No points, of course.
Sir, NCRT.
Whoa, thank God you didn't press the buzzer. Nothing? Well, yes. ISRO is absolutely right. ISRO is what I was looking for. Well, it's really nice to see the camaraderie between them. It doesn't matter who won, who did not this time, because I'm sure they're going to come back to win at some point in time. Can we have a thunderous round of applause for them? What a final at Pune. I will be extremely surprised. Maybe it's not fair for a quiz master to show emotions to a result, but I would be disappointed if one of the two of you or both of you don't progress to the national final. That is your quality, and that's an honest statement that I am making. Way above a lot of competition that I have seen. But having said that, the quiz is yet to travel to Mumbai, yet to travel to Delhi, yet to travel to Kolkata. These are big cities. But we've crossed two giant cities in this, yet to travel to Cochin. Kerala does very well in this quiz. They are the reigning national champions. So we've still got the national champion to appear back on stage. He won the national championship as an 8th standard kid last year. So you've got atom bombs at schools as well these days. Well, for the moment, ladies and gentlemen, these two youngsters not only played out the answers well, but I think they played the game with a lot of maturity. You didn't want to do bravado, try and get 500. Extremely well played, composed. Congratulations to both of them. Well done. And time for us to move quickly into our prize distribution. I know all of you have to go back and study for an exam or test. Tiebreaker? Oh, you need a winner. I'm sorry. All right, the trophy is bigger. 10,000 rupees more of shopping, okay. You guys want to split shopping money? No. There ends the friendship. I mean, they were just shaking hands. Hey, bro, see you in Mumbai. 10,000 rupees? No, we'll fight. No problem. Let's fight. Life.
I don't mind.
No, carry on. No. He minds. He's got a job to do. He can't reduce the size of the trophy. Okay. Which one of you are willing to take the smaller trophy?
I don't mind.
Oh, that's nice. He says, I don't mind, but your school will mind because it says runner-up. No, we'll do the tiebreaker only for both of you. Hands on the buzzer. All right? Both of you, hands on the buzzer. On which planet would you find Tellurians? On which planet would you find Tellurians? You can't consult each other. No, not trying. Anybody in the audience? Yes? Venus, Uranus, Jupiter, Mercury, One sec, the girl there, I think I can. Earth! You and me are Tellurians. She is correct. Put your hands together. The technical term for inhabitants of planet Earth is Tellurians. What's your name? Akshita. Meet her after the quiz at the Akshita calculator shop. She's one enough. She can sell them today. Well done. All right, question to both of you. I was originally known as a XY indicator. My job was to tell you the position on a graph, which is X, Y. Over a period of time, the XY indicator evolved into an input device or an input aiding device. How do we know the XY indicator better in the world of computers?
Sir,
He's taking a chance from Aurangabad. Coordinates, but how do you know it? What am I specifically describing? The old name of what?
Pixels.
Pixels. Well, pixel actually gets its name from picture and element. So that's pix and element, so pixel. He'll lose out on the final, but he'll finish runner-up. Put your hands together for him on 249. Anyone who knows the answer, X, Y indicator, how does the world know it? Your school's winning too many prizes. Wait, she's also won a prize. You did not, yes. The what effect? Cause and effect. This girl is 5 years ahead of this quiz. Wait, yes. Simple answer. You'll smile when I give you the answer. Sorry, the guy there, yes? Mouse. Computer mouse. Tells you X, Y indicator. Where do I go on my graph? Perfect. Life is simple. Oh, stand up. Do that again. Do that again, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Wimbledon champion 2024. Wow. What a joy for an audience answer. Well done. All right. 249 to 250. But ladies and gentlemen, I would honestly believe one needs to applaud this young child at 249 for having the passion to travel from Aurangabad. Must have woken up at, probably, I don't know. Did you come in yesterday? Did you leave in the morning?
Yeah, I came yesterday, but I missed my exam today.
You came in yesterday. You missed an exam today to take part in this quiz.
Yeah.
I like you, but don't tell anybody this publicly. Okay? I'm perfectly okay with you missing an exam to win a quiz like this. Long run, you'll figure this out in life. But anyway, don't do that often, okay? There are teachers here today. All right. Now, that's passion. But your school knows you came here.
Yep.
That's a good boy. Okay, school did not know I missed exam is problem. All right, ladies and gentlemen, moving straight into our prize distribution, it's my pleasure and privilege to first welcome your host, someone who supported this quiz always, has been very keen to have the quiz back on stage from the digital years that we've had it. He's the center head of Pune for Tata Consultancy Services, the region head also, which includes Pune and Goa. My pleasure and privilege to welcome on stage Mr. Sachin Ratnaparichi. Please join us on stage. And ladies and gentlemen, as Mr. Sachin joins us, well, tough to introduce people like this, but I'll start. Guys, 2 minutes, please. Guys, 2 minutes. We'll all go together. Please sit down. Yeah, oh, you're not leaving. Okay. Photographs, come in front. Okay. Perhaps the easiest way to describe him, though, he'll be extremely happy to see the kind of talent that is existing in our schools. He's a teacher at heart. He's a professor, but at heart, I think I would like to call him a teacher. He's a leading academic mind in our country, a thought leader in academics. His domain is chemical engineering. His areas of preference include artificial neural networks, an authority who's published several papers in his domain, taught and mentored several students to achieve their doctorate degrees, won numerous awards, heads an institution which I always tell students to aim for, especially if they're looking at science. We've hosted many quizzes at their locations in many of different cities of India, one of them, of course, Chandigarh. But ladies and gentlemen, a truly fabulous institute, a truly fabulous gentleman, perhaps an ideally qualified man to be a guest at a quiz competition to see future talent that could come to an institute such as his. Ladies and gentlemen, the director of ISER Pune, Dr. Sunil Bhagwat. Please join us on stage, Doctor. Sachin sir, starting with you, it just seems to get way more competitive year after year, though the kids get younger, but their ability to absorb seems to be, impeccable. What's your reaction?
Oh, absolutely. First of all, let me congratulate the winners, and in fact, all of you. It's not easy to be on a stage like this. You had a very tough round, and so congratulations to all 8 of you, and particularly you two, for I'm from DPS, but from Delhi. Okay, so congratulations. And yes, I think it was a very, very, as you said, Pune is a tough city, and the questions were tough. I was very excited when I answered the Suez Canal myself, and but the kind of talent, it is really improving day after day. I can see the questions, the levels, and the way these people know the answers. Some are from 9th standard, right? One of you is from 9th standard, yeah. So this is really remarkable, and I think you have miles to go. And I just wish you all the best and do very well in life. And I'm sure you are there. You're almost there. This is one aspect, but I'm sure in your academics and all, you will do much, much better. So all the best to you guys.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Most of them are probably waiting to join you at some point in time, hopefully, when they pursue science. But as someone who's seen a lot of such bright youngsters turning out in India, how does it make you feel? So you've seen plenty of them, mentored them. What's your word of advice to them?
Well, at the outset, congratulations once again. Not just to you two, but all 8. You reached here. It tells me that future is bright. So very happy to see that. My only I won't say worry, but hope is that they stay back in India. So, future is bright for the world for sure, but let's hope that it's for India. And when you prepare for quizzes like this, it sharpens your mind, sharpens your skills, and some of the skills that Indian minds possess are unique characteristics of Indians. So all the characteristics, not just this, please retain those.
Professor, since you touched on a very important topic, and way more than the people here, thousands watch this quiz on the internet. India is very different today from the choices we had 25 years ago. We probably were prudent if we chose to go out in those days. But today's India is extremely, you got the ISERs, for example. Their opportunities are huge after class 12. Would you want to advise them on that? And the advantage of staying in India is today, in fact, they are coming here to study. That's an interesting, you just want to touch on that for the benefit of the many more?
Sure. Friends, when an economy is, let's say, 50 times our size, we think that that is the place to be. But where are the opportunities likely to be there? If you give it a thought, one possibility is replacement of people. And in an economy which is stagnant, it's only the replacement. Whereas in an economy like ours, it is a tremendously growing economy. When it will match the Americans or Europeans, I'm not going to predict that. But the opportunities lie much higher in a growing economy. So if you are looking not just next 2 years, if you are looking at your entire career, which we hope will be at least around 40 years, the place to be is definitely India.
So well said, sir, and so true that that is the pivot that makes people think. Lovely. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, well, let's finish with a round of huge applause for the young boy as he walks up. Mohammad Areeb from Stepping Stones, Aurangabad, will step up as the runner-up here today. I think he's earned the right for a better applause. Come on, Pune. Put your hands together for him. One second, sorry. The smaller one. That's the runner-up. Okay. Come, please, please. So, we'll first have that to him. You have a round of applause for him. Well done. All right, one sec. Let me help you with that because I don't want you to drop the other two. That's for him and that's for the school. So, it's like Wimbledon. You get a miniature. Can we have a better applause? Well done. And he's still in class 9, so he'll soon like to replace that with a winner trophy someday. Well done. Keep it carefully. That's a sliding table, so just watch where you keep it. Ladies and gentlemen, staying cool, calm, answering when it mattered. I do not discuss scores of prelims for a particular reason before a quiz starts, because you do not want to put pressure on the other saying, oh, he seems to be the better player. But something seems to have gone right here today. From all of us contenders, he scored the highest in the prelim and he wins the final. Class consistency across the prelim and the final. Our champion here today, Jinansh Shah from Delhi Public School. Put your hands together for him. Well done. Extremely well done in the prelims and the final. Superb performance. I think he deserves a thunderous applause. Yeah, we'll give him the Man of the Match award.